doing today? I don't know how to do an intro.
Fuck, neither do I.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just say the same thing every time.
Hello, my name is Princely. Welcome to my channel.
Yeah, pretty much. That is exactly how I talk. You've got me down pat.
My name is Cat's Correct, and today I'm here with Princely from the YouTube channel Princely.
I know, right? Kind of confusing.
Shut up, they do dubs. They're like dubstep, like dubs.
Dubs.
They like Steven.
The dubbiest. I do.
Anyway, Princely, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the crowd. How do you like the box?
Yes. It's very good. It's very great. It's very roomy. I like the skylight.
Well, I know I installed it last Thursday. It was a hassle and a half.
Oh, I could imagine, especially with trying to cut through all that cardboard.
How did we end up on this? Oh my god.
How do we get here? Okay. Yes, hello, I am Princely, and thank you for having me in your hour-long recording session where we've been quoting vines.
So far,
I do appreciate it.
So, I haven't worked out an intro yet, but basically, Princely and I will catch up every few millennia to record together. What we'll be recording...
are immortal.
So, basically every millennia, as I have said, Princely and I will get together and we'll be recording together about stuff. The topic will change every week.
That's good to know.
But, Princely, do you want to know what the topic for this week is?
Oh, give it to me.
It's ghost story time.
Did you say ghost stories?
No, I said toast.
Oh, toast stories. That's a lot easier.
So tell me, what's your favourite bread?
White.
That's so racist, okay? Can't you say that?
You asked.
I like rye bread myself. Never had it, but it sounds like rye. It's a real riot.
Oh my god.
I have regrets. What are you doing?
I'm scratching my table, I'm sorry.
I think you're going to say you're scratching yourself, and I was going to be like, I didn't know you were made out of plastic.
Yeah. Okay. My ADHD.
I was about to say, is it triggered?
Yeah, I'm just fiddling, I'm just dancing in my seat. I just realised I've left the stove on, and it's been like an hour.
Oh my god, turn the stove off!
I just did.
It's when you get recording in your kitchen.
I was sitting, I looked over and I was like, why does my stove say 425 on it? I was like, the oven's on!
Okay, back to the ghost story time.
Alrighty.
So, I'll ask a question, and you tell your story, and if I have a story, I'll tell my story.
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
Alright, cool beans. Your first question, what was your youngest encounter?
My youngest encounter would have been when I was 5. I would say about 5. It's like really my only like really ghostly encounter. It was when I moved into my childhood house with my parents back in the day. And when we were building the house, like a couple of weird things happened, like when we were like putting the foundation down and we got like a couple of tons of soil delivered to our house. And by the next morning, all of the soil had been like swept out and like pressed down and like all done. And my dad called the place and he's like, thanks, I didn't know you guys did that. And they're like, we didn't do that. And my dad's like, what?
What the
So
fuck?
he like asked the neighbors, and our neighbor next door, because like it was like all like it was like when Albion Park was like just being made into like how big like popular it is now.
Yeah.
And he went over to our neighbor and he's like, "Oh yeah, your mum and your sister did a great job." And my dad's like, "My mum is like disabled and I don't have a younger sister. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I saw like a young lady and like an older lady like sweeping out all of the stuff for you." And my dad's like, "What the fuck? No, we don't know anybody." And like then he went to like his car where he had like his old rake waiting to do all the dirt work, and it was dirty. It was like brand new, and the next day it was like all covered in dirt from the lawn, and he's like, "What?"
What the fuck?
And then like a couple of times when we were pouring concrete for the driveway, the words "dead people" like came up in like this red like crayon-y kind of stuff, and my dad was like, "That's weird, but like whatever, wash it off, it's probably a prank." But it would show up in the exact same spot, like no matter how many times you washed it off. So my dad had to pour like another layer of concrete on top.
That's like some Shining level.
Yeah,
kind of
right. Yeah, that was the house I fucking grew up in for like 8 years.
Oh god.
It was spooky, and apparently like the people who like, because that was all farmland way back in the day, and apparently the guy who owned that land killed his daughter and his wife and then killed himself.
Oh god.
Right?
That's a little...
And he had a wife and a little girl, which sounds awfully familiar to who swept out our fucking soil. Right?
That's...
Yes, I'm friendly couple ghosts in your house.
Yeah, apparently, right? That was my earliest encounter. That was like really my only kind of spooky encounter that I've had.
Probably for me, because like nearly every house I've been in has had some sort of haunting in it. The earliest I can remember was when we were living at it was the second house I lived in, and I think it was just after Dad died. And like, did I ever show you my what I call Dolly, the doll that had the squeaker in it?
I think so.
I might have. I can't remember. But I think I was like 6 or 7 at the time. I was in my bedroom, like, used to like dancing, had my music on and all this shit. And then like the next thing I know, I'm dancing and Dolly squeaks all by herself. And it's not like you can just, like squeeze it and leave it and she won't squeak. Like, you have to like full on put pressure and she'll squeak immediately. And it did that, and I freaked out and ran out to my sister and I was like, "Stacey, my dog just squeaked." She's like, "It's fine." I was like, "No."
Literally, I've had something really similar happen when I was like a teenager and like where my parents live now. I was home alone, and my sister had like a bunch of like these Wizard of Oz dolls, and you'd have like the ring on the back and you'd pull it. And it would make the noise. And so she had one of the Cowardly Lion, which is up on a shelf, so no one can grab it. Like, I'm struggling to get up and reach it, and I'm like 15.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in my room alone, and all of a sudden you just hear like the fucking King of the Forest song from Wizard of Oz. And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I book it down the hallway into my sister's room. Nothing's there, and the doll's still up there, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I like picked it up and it hadn't been touched, and I was like, "What?"
Yuck. No.
Right? Like
no.
What?
Oh. I hate shit like that. I don't think I could ever
terrifying.
Live in a house that has like constantly like noises and stuff happening that I can't like control.
Right? Me too.
That would go into the next question. I was going to ask what your scariest encounter was, but I would assume that would be your scariest encounter.
With ghosts, that was definitely my spookiest encounter. My spookiest encounter overall is I was almost kidnapped.
What?
Yeah, when I was like 13.
What?
Yeah, I went to a Halloween party when I was 13 with a bunch of girls that I knew. Funnily enough, they were all the girls that bullied me. But we went and it was like, there was like the day after Halloween, and they were having a Halloween party, so like there was a group of us kids, and we went wandering around together, and it was just starting to get dark, and we were all dressed up and stuff, and as it got dark, we're like, we're gonna turn around, head back up to the house, and this white van comes barreling around the corner, and like stops and screeches to a stop right in front of us, and the door opens, and we just scatter.
Oh my god.
And like we scatter, so there's like different groups of us, and we're running, and we're like hiding in like the little woods around Albion Park and stuff, trying to find our way back to the house without running into them again. It was so scary.
That would be terrifying.
Right? It was terrifying, but thankfully we got there and everyone ended up making it back okay.
Oh wow.
But it was fucking terrifying.
No thank you.
Right?
I don't know where to go from that, God. I feel like I have more ghost stories than you do, Soz.
All good.
Did I tell you about any of them?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's sad, because I like telling people about my ghost stories.
Unless, I mean, you might have. I may have just forgotten.
Yeah. Well, we had the little girl that stood in the hallway at the first house I lived in.
That.
Yeah, she used to stand in front of the bathroom and just stand there. But it's weird because I don't ever remember seeing her, but I can, like, vividly picture the descriptions that people have given me. Because she...
Oh, yeah.
Like, everyone's like, yeah, there was a little girl, and I was like, well, did she have, like, long brown hair and wear a nightgown and had, like, a teddy with her? And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, well, for some reason I know what she looks like, I just can't remember ever seeing her in person. Because I think I was, like, from when I was born to about 5, we lived there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then there was the man in the bathroom at the second house I lived at who was... I don't remember seeing this, but apparently I told Mum there was a man in the bathroom who was, like, sitting in there rocking back and forth speaking gibberish.
Cool.
And I was like, hey, Mum, there's a dude in the bathroom.
Jesus. Imagine your kid coming up to you to say that, though. Mum, there's someone in the bathroom. I would lose my shit.
Be like, what the fuck did you mean?
Let me get my knife.
That would be so scary.
Yeah. But there was also, like, instances of, like, my dad being in the house as well. So, because he was a shift worker, he used to watch TV, like, early in the morning. And so after he died, the TV in the front lounge room would come on.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that was a bit spooky. Then...
My bad.
When we moved to Dapto, it's funny actually because I saw a lady with dark curly hair, a red sweater and like bright blue jeans on standing in the kitchen one day when I was by myself. I would have been like 9 or 8 at the time. And I just saw her sitting there, I looked away and then I looked back and she was gone. And it's funny because like I said to my sister, like I told her about it and she's like, that's so weird, I've seen that lady at another time in a different house. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's really creepy.
And then we had the ghosts upstairs in the house when I lived in Oak Flats, where you could hear them walking around upstairs. And there was one time when I was downstairs and Mum was upstairs, and I just heard this, Katie! And I was like, yo, Mum, what's up? What do you want? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, didn't you just call my name? She's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay.
God, no thank you.
And then there was the shadow people that lived when I had my birthday party. The one that you came to. The shadow person that lived in the house there. Yeah. So you could... If you were sitting, like, you know where the lounge room was out the back?
Yeah.
If you look towards the doorway that was towards the front of the house, you could just see out of the corner of your eyes like a shadow. And then at that party, you didn't stay the night, did you?
No. I
No.
had to walk home.
I can't believe you walked home.
Right? At like fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah. But the girls who did stay that night said that, like, because they woke up about 4 or 5 in the morning, that they heard someone walking in the house that had come in through the front door.
Oh, no thank you, no thank you.
And that wasn't my parents because that was the year they went on their cruise.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, spooky, icky, gross, yuck.
Did you ever encounter anything when we lived together?
I don't think so. I was also awake at very weird periods of time. I don't think I counted anything, and if I did, I probably would have just shoved it out onto Jax. Like when we had that party, and we had like the little curtain things in the door, and he went crazy over them.
He adored that.
He was just, I still have the video of him just going bonkers over
Skitzing out at
thing.
it. Anyway. Have you ever used a Ouija board?
I own a Ouija board. I actually have 2 in my bedroom.
Oh.
I have a Ouija board and I have a spirit board.
Have you, like, used it though?
Yeah. No, I've had them both for, like, probably, like, 3 years now.
Did you get your questions answered?
I don't know. I used my Ouija board. The last time I used it was probably about 2-3 weeks ago. Because I was trying to do some deity work. And I was like, who's reaching out to me? And all I got told was that I should cause chaos and disruption to my landlords. And I was like, yeah, I can do that.
I don't think you need a deity to do that.
Yeah, I was like, you don't have to tell me to do that. I'll do it. Don't worry.
Thanks for the suggestion, though. I'll take it into consideration.
I was like, thanks. Which is really, really funny because I was like, oh, I've been seeing a lot of signs for Loki, the deity Loki right now.
Oh,
so I was like,
hell yeah.
So I was like, try and contact him, and then getting told, oh, do chaos and destruction for your landlords and fuck with them. I was like, yeah, that's the realest shit I could have ever asked for.
Definitely a very Loki thing to say.
Right? I was like, yes, sir.
I
No
thought
worries.
Dionysus was your man.
Dionysus is my man. He is my main patron. He's my main patron. But I was just like, I was kind of curious because I'd been getting, like, Spencer had also been, like, really interested in getting into it. And they're like, well, we get very attracted to Loki. And I was like, well, maybe I can reach out to him and get a message for you.
Loki said, be bad, cause crime.
Yeah, Loki literally just was like, be gay, do crime. And I was like, yeah, you know, buddy, you got me. I'll do it.
I wonder if, like, because he's getting a lot of attention from, like, the Loki show, that he's, like, manifesting more.
Probably with so many, because there are so many people on TikTok that are like, oh, Loki because of Marvel. And it's like, you realize that's not what he's like, right?
He's not
like,
exclusively like that. He is a deity.
Yeah, it's not Tom Hiddleston. Right?
I wish it was Tom Hiddleston.
Right? Like, I wish it was too, honey, but, like, it's not. Like, you can't just because you're into Marvel doesn't mean you're a witch now.
Exactly. Loki was the OG monster fucker, be gay, do crime.
He was. He gave birth to a horse.
Yeah, I still have questions about that.
Right?
Oh, and he has a big dog boy.
He has a big dog and a big snake.
Yes.
And a half-dead girl.
I love Hel, okay?
I do too.
Such a babe.
Hel deserves the best.
Yes. All the Underworld kids, fucking love them.
All of them.
Yes.
Fenrir, Jormungandr, all of them.
Disney did my boy Hades dirty.
Oh. They always do.
Yes. Like, did I tell you about the time I called Zeus a whore and then we had a thunderstorm?
I know, but that's amazing.
I did. I was like
And
talking
accurate.
about how he was a whore, and then the next thing you know, fucking storm clouds come, and it was an intense thunderstorm. I'm like, sorry, I was just speaking facts.
It's like I was just, you know, I'm right. You're a whore.
You
A
are
little bit of a man whore.
You
And Zeus was like,
cheated
well, fuck you.
on your wife. Like, Hades didn't do that.
Multiple
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sorry, you just have a headache from a fever coming out of your head, which honestly, you deserve that.
Like, just take an Ativan. God.
Exactly. Get over
Calm
it.
down. I would laugh right now if it started raining either here or there.
The sun's coming out more, so like, I assume whatever I'm saying is making it. Is it Helios? The sun god?
I don't know.
I can't remember his name, but
Helios
like,
is one of them, yeah.
yeah, I assume he is very content with me calling Zeus a whore.
Oh, every other god would be like, yeah, you tell him, girl. How many people are saying, yeah, I'm gonna get down dirty and funky with this little white bird man?
Well, it was
Too
Poseidon
many.
who made. Who was it? It was one of the king's wives fall in love with a cow.
Sounds about right.
That's how the Minotaur was born.
Yeah. I can't remember who, but I do know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
God, right? Fucking people are fucking animals and plants and.
And then there's Pan, who just causes chaos.
And yeah, and there's just Goat Boy. Goat Man.
We stand Pan.
We stand a goat man.
Did you know
the
word panic stems from the god Pan because he'd come in and just fucking cause chaos and cause a panic?
I think I did know that, but I love that fact even so. It's amazing. All of his goat screaming just freaked everybody out.
He just came in playing his flute like, hey, bitches! If he was a 21st century boy, he'd have air horns.
Oh, imagine that. Just running around with air horns, bass boosted.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
How do we go from ghosts to deities? Oh, that's right, we're talking about Ouija boards.
Yeah. Just jumped in a little there. Changed topics.
Just a little.
Have you ever used one?
No, I'm too scared to.
That's fair.
Like, I want to, but I'm too concerned of inviting something in that would inevitably cause chaos and dysfunction in my life.
Fair enough. I have little to no disregard for my life or my landlords, so I don't really give a shit. So
Maybe
I'll
that's
just do
what
it.
Loki meant.
Yeah, he was like, just do whatever.
Conjure up some spirits.
Just conjure him up, let him go, see what happens.
Chaos.
And I was like, yes, sir, I shall.
Like, there are people I want to talk to, and but there's other ways that I can talk to them, kind of thing. That doesn't
Yeah.
involve like a Ouija board.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Now we should go back to the question that I asked you before. Would you fuck a ghost?
Ah. Yes. Although, it depends on who the ghost is and the level of their corporeal form.
That's a good
If
observation.
this ghost is made of nothing but goo, we may have an issue.
Ew,
But if this ghost is a little hot, maybe I'll be throwing it back.
You say hot or hard?
Hot.
Okay.
A good, attractive ghost.
Oh, we always want an attractive one.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think Like, if James Cook came into my room and was like, hey babe, and I'd be like, no, go away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck some racist who got eaten alive.
Exactly.
No. It's gotta be a hot boy. Hot ghost summer.
Me in my teenage years reading young adult novels. Oh, ghost boy, come into my room.
Oh, me too. Okay, real question. Alright, real question. The ghost of the beast comes into your bedroom and he's like, hey baby, what do we do?
I don't know if I want to answer.
It's because we know the answer. We know the answer, and I got you. Because
answer, and it is yes.
There's only one. Yeah, there's one correct answer, and it's yes. We got it. We got it. We got it, team. We did it. We did it, fellas. There you go. It's fucking.
I mean, if Hades came into my room and was like, hey babe, I'd be like, yes, but also you have a wife, and I'm not down with that.
Yeah, literally, if Hades came into my room and was like, hey babes, what's up? I'd be like, hey, you into Polly?
I mean, I'd take this, Stephanie.
Because I will definitely have you and your wife in my bed.
Yes.
Definitely. Instantly.
She is a babe.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, did I tell you? So I got my meds changed in December because I was like, haha, depression. I sat there for like a solid 20 minutes and I was like, damn, I really like women.
Wow, those pills made you gay.
Like, I still like guys, but I was like, I am more bi than I thought.
Literally, I do the same thing. I'll be like flipping through something and I'll see a picture of a really cute girl and I'll be like, oh, I'm gayer than I remember.
I remember I went and saw my boyfriend and I was like, hey, I have something I need to tell you. And he's like, yeah, what's that? And I'm like, I really like girls more than I thought. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, like, I really like boobs. And he's like, man, you don't have to tell me that.
Oh, such a mood.
Like,
such
oh.
a fucking mood.
Relatable.
Oh, but I do the same thing. I'll just think about it and be like, wow, I'm more bi than I thought. Girls. Boobs. And then, cause sometimes you'll be like, maybe I'm not gay. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm faking it. And then it's like, boobs.
Exactly. They're just
pretty girls. It's like, no, I'm gay. I'm gay.
Yeah, I'm so gay.
I'm so gay.
Oh my god. I came into work that time. And you're like, Katie, I have something I need to tell you. And I'm like, oh shit, what's wrong? And you're like, I'm gay.
I'm gay.
And I was like, bitch, I know you are. What do you mean?
You're like, yes, and it's like, oh no, I just needed to remind you for the day that I am a super mega fag.
I just remembered that myself.
No, it just clicked. It just came to me out of the blue that I am gay.
I am the one and only gay.
The one and only gay. No one else. Just me.
Just me.
Just me, nobody else. I'm the only gay.
No one else is allowed to.
Me looking at my hot dog, my leftover hot dog on the table. Oh, I am bi.
You can't just come into my house and say shit like that.
You can't come into my house, under my roof, and think you can say things like that.
I wish EA would do a small remake. That game is shit, but it could be so much more. This is from the same person that sent the message about the unicorn.
Amazing. I hope you like the gif I just sent you.
I'm sorry, I need to delete Discord. Like,
Spongebob Akatsuki. Squidward is Daedra.
no!
Oh, who else is who? Fuck me. God damn.
SpongeBob is Itachi!
Patrick is Pain. Fucking Mr. Krabs is the shark guy.
Gary is Zetsu!
Gary is Zetsu. I love it. Oh my fucking god.
Who is Plankton supposed to be?
I don't know.
Is he supposed to be sorcery?
Maybe. 'Cause he doesn't have a thing on his head.
Who is the dude next to Pain supposed to be?
I don't know. Now I have to look at the actual Akatsuki to figure it out. It's like, I can't remember who all these guys are. It's just Squidward.
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Fake fan. Me, watching Naruto for a month. Fake fan.
It's not scientifically accurate. I literally do not care.
A good old big picture of the Cloud Boys.
Every science fan ever. There you go.
I know that. Oh, what is it? The fucking ghost of the ship. What is it?
A pirate man.
The ghost pirate man. I can't remember his name. But that's Kakazu. The big lobster guy is Hidan. It's Hunchy.
Not even looking at a list, I'm just gonna list them off.
I'd say it'd have to be Sorcery or Toby. I love we're like ghosts, now we're like Naruto SpongeBob.
You're the one who brought it up.
I know, I'm the one who sent it. Conan the Barbarian.
Shut up. I love Conan.
I love her too. Okay, there's 10 in that picture.
How many have we got so far? 2, 4, 6.
7.
Kakazu.
Kisame.
Yeah, he's the fishman.
Yeah, Fishman.
2, 4, 6, 8,
That's
9.
Toby?
Maybe. I know who they're all partnered with.
Yeah.
So Itachi's partnered with Kisame. Hidan and Kakazu are together. Sasori and Data are together. It must be Zetsu and Toby.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It has to be Toby.
Zetsu's with Toby. And then there's Pain and Conan.
Yeah, that must be it.
How far are you into...
Oh, I literally haven't watched it. I've just been watching clips and, like, reading about characters and just watching specific scenes.
Because
there's no way I'm watching 700 episodes. I'm not... And I've, like, spoiled myself.
He's part of it, technically speaking.
Yeah, because Nagato is Pain. Because that's, like, his friend's old dead body. Yeah, the paths of pain in my ass. like I know, like, all of, like, Toby's shit and how he's, like, Obito and shit. And I love him. I love the Uchiha family. I love the Uchiha family.
I love my friend, the one about the unicorn. She fucking loves Madara.
Oh, I love Madara and I love Obito and Itachi.
Look at this funky little fellow. What a Chad. What the fuck?
A Chad? A Chad? Oh. Oh, you're kind of cute.
He is the original member of the clan that Naruto's in. He was the first Hokage.
Oh.
Yeah, so Madara is like the first clan leader of the Uchihas, and Harashima was the first Hokage.
Fair enough. Look at that. I learned something new, and he's hot. Not gonna lie.
They are so gay for each other.
Good, as it should be. Yeah, that's like what Spencer was trying to describe one of the Hokages from the Leaf Village to me, and was like, "Oh yeah, she's blonde, got really big tits," and I was like, "Yeah, you're gay, aren't you?"
Well, she does.
I mean, yeah, I found that out, but it's like,
well, you're not wrong.
Right. It's like, yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, yeah.
I'm really admiring Patrick's stance.
Right, I like the jeans. He's got some jeans on. He's styling.
Just need some high tops.
I'm whoever made this GIF, like, deserves everything and more.
No, it's Mrs. Puff, the pufferfish teacher.
Is it?
She's Sorcery. Then who is Plankton supposed to be? He's supposed to be Toby because he has one eye.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. There we go. You're a genius.
I'm so smart.
Wait, no. Plankton
What?
is Sorcery because his computer wife behind him looks like the Three Tails tail.
Oh, well then who is Mrs. Puff supposed to be? 'Cause she's got black hair.
Right? I mean, Toby has black hair.
Yeah, but she's not wearing it. Is she holding a mask?
I can't. Yeah, see, I can't tell. I feel like we're a little too
Invested.
into this. Yeah, we're a little too invested in this SpongeBob Naruto crossover. Hello, welcome to your podcast where we discuss over one GIF what Naruto character and SpongeBob character align.
This is like ADHD in a nutshell. We've been on
It
so
is.
many tangents.
We've been in so many tangents. We're just talking bullshit. And my thing's like, you've been recording for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And that's when I started a new recording. And like before that, it was like, you were recording for 10 minutes. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is the picture it's based off. Okay, yeah, so it's Orochimaru.
Oh, there we go.
Hang on.
Look at that. So we're pretty much right. There we go. We found the secrets. So I was right. He is Sorcery. I can't... That man has mouths on his hands. It's still fucking crazy.
What's he tasting?
Yeah, what's it taste like? Can you taste the mud?
I guess he can really eat his heart out.
Fuck. Amazing.
I'm so funny.
It's so funny.
Funny.
Ha, funny joke.
Oh my God. I feel like this video is gonna get no views.
Oh well, it's fun anyway.
I was hoping to be like, hey, relatable content, but no, it's just us shitposting for like an hour.
Pretty much. Although I may need to go sometime soon because I'm sweating like a bitch and I need a shower. I'm all gross.
Okay, last question.
Oh yes, last question.
Last question. Who's your favourite Spectre figure?
Oh, my favourite. That's a good question. I've never really
mine
thought
has
of
to be,
that.
Lewis Pepper because he can step on me and I would be like okay with that.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm glad I know exactly who you're talking about. I've never really thought of a favourite ghost spectre.
We got Danny Phantom or Spectre Wundergeist from Monster High or...
So many lovely decisions.
Who else is there?
Who else is there?
Oh my god, do you want to hear such a stupid childhood fear of mine?
I do.
Alright, so you know in the Casper... Have you seen the Casper movie? The live action one?
I have. Yes.
Yeah. Do you know the scene where the uncle's going to the dad through his mouth?
Yes.
That set an unbridled fear in me that I have to sleep to this day with the covers up to my ears in case the ghost goes through A, my ears, my nose, or my mouth.
And honestly, fair enough. Have you seen the movie The Labyrinth?
No.
Oh, it's got David Bowie in it. And I watched it as a child. It's a live action movie. And it terrified the shit out of me. Like a lot of people say it's like their favourite childhood movie. I literally cannot watch it to this day.
Isn't it a Guillermo del Toro movie too?
No, that's Pan's Labyrinth.
Ah.
But that movie's also fucked up.
Yeah, I've seen some of the monsters from that and it was like, ugh.
Yeah, I can't watch that. I'm like, it's in Spanish and it's scary. I'm not watching it.
No, thank you.
The last thing I need is scary Spanish monsters.
That's really mean to the Spanish.
That's right, I am Spanish. It's fine.
Are you?
Yes. So it's completely fine, don't worry about it.
I'm Spanish, I can be rude. Hey man,
I am it.
You're doing better than me, because at the moment I am just whole British.
A whole British. I'm like a pizza. I'm full of so many different things.
I'm a whole England.
Apparently all my generations were like, we're gonna move countries every generation to fuck with you.
That's a mood.
You're Spanish, and now you're English, and now you're Irish, and now you're Norwegian. And it's like, alright. Fuck.
Man, no wonder you got Loki coming into your DMs.
Right? Because I'm Norwegian. I'm Norwegian.
You know, I'm probably gonna like do like a deity summoning thing and like be like, knock knock, Jesus here. I'm like, fuck me.
Imagine if Jesus did show up. He was like, hi, I want to work with you. I'd be like, anyone but, please. Anyone but.
Jesus, you walked in water once, okay? I don't care.
Unless you can turn the water in my breeder filter into wine, I don't want to have this conversation. But, yes, back into the topic of favourite ghosts. I've never genuinely thought of that. I don't know who my favourite... I'm known as the guzzler of wine or cum, you never know. Me too.
I wasn't expecting you to read that out loud.
Of course I'm gonna read it out loud. Me too, sis. Me too. I'm the chugger. And you can be the guy. They both sound like really racist names to call somebody. You fucking chugger. Yes. You fucking chugger. You fucking guzzler, mate. I chug both titties and dick. Milk or cheese? What kind of dairy?
Oh, yuck!
Anyway.
Please pick a ghost.
Here, let me Google it. Type of ghosts.
Oh yes, my favourite ghosts. Ghost.
List of ghosts. No, I want pop culture ghosts.
I mean, there's also
Moaning Myrtle.
Oh, there's Moaning Myrtle.
Me.
There's the married couple from Beetlejuice. There's Beetlejuice himself.
Right. You are so right. Moaning Myrtle is the same level of horny as I am, but I really do love Beetlejuice and Adam and Barbara. Yep, no, that's my favorite. Your Beetlejuice is my favorite. Oh, Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride scared me. That
Really?
movie legitimately scared me as a child. Yeah, because I'm a big pussy.
You're a pussy.
Yeah, I am. My movies like that scared the shit out of me as a kid. I couldn't watch a lot of things. Zero! I love that good boy. Yes. Zero and Beetlejuice. Done. They're my favorites.
You didn't even say my last one.
I think Casper's okay, or the ghost of Eddie Kasprak.
What?
Oh, the kid from It that dies.
When does his ghost come back?
He doesn't, but
In my hopes
love
and
his
dreams,
ghost
he
that he-
does.
in my hopes and dreams, he'll come back to me.
Jesus Christ.
The ghost of my will to live. That's my favourite. The ghost of all my serotonin.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly do an outro and then I will continue to talk.
Oh, alright.
Well, thank you, Princely, for coming to this very unproductive.
Oh no, thank you.
Are we
Thank you.
calling this a podcast?
I don't know. I would call this an invitation to a psych ward.
Thank you for coming to my invitation of a psych ward where we assess what is wrong with us and go on to tangents on unrelatable things.
If you think that she or I need to be locked away in a secure facility for the betterment of both ourselves and the public's mental health, please leave a comment. Let us know.
Like and subscribe!
Like and subscribe.
I'm at 500 subscribers! I know that's nothing compared to your 100k, but 500 people have subscribed!
No, that's awesome. I'm so proud. That's awesome. It also took me like fucking 6 years to get that many subs, so.
Yeah, but you're talented, so shut up.
Oh, okay. Zip. I just leave the call.